Actually a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Grand Canal. It's built in 610 AD. In 2024, we're concentrating on the women's singles, and what could be a fascinating clash this between Han Yue of China and the Olympic champion and world #1, An Se-young of Korea. Here is the way the table looks. An Se-young beaten surprisingly yesterday by Kana Yamaguchi. She's got a good record though against Han Yue. 7 wins in the 8 meetings between the pair.
Okay, have a toss, please. Let's see first.
7-1, as you see on the head-to-head. Han Yue's lost the last 4, most recently quarter-final of the All England back in March. Only time she's beaten An Se-young was back in 2022 in the Malaysian Open. Not sure how relevant that is. It's amazing to think that An Se-young's still only 22. Let's look at her opponent first, though. Ranked 8th in the world, Han Yue, which is just a couple of spots outside her best. You see it there, which she achieved back in May. She has had a big year. Super 500 wins at the Hong Kong Open and the Arctic Open in Finland. She actually won her first Super 300 at the Side Modi back in 2018, then had to wait 4 years for the next one at the Hilo Open. 2 very straightforward wins so far. That victory against Yamaguchi particularly impressive. Will be fascinating to see how she gets on today against, by common consent, the best women's player on the planet. 22-year-old An Se-young, world ranked #1, Olympic champion, world champion as well, reigning world champion because there wasn't a world championship this year, and she won it in 23. First Korean to win it on the women's side. 23 World Tour titles, including this one, the World Tour finals back in 2021. She won the All England last year, and 4 titles in 2024, including the Malaysia Open, the Super 1000 event in June. But that was a surprise loss to Yamaguchi, 21-15 in the 3rd. Got past Super Nida Katatong without any issues. Nguyen Yen of Vietnam is taking charge of this match. The thing with being Olympic champion and world #1, Jeff, is you kind of expected to win every single match you play, and it just doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it can't. With the level and depth of the women's singles event these days, it is so hard to win all the time. especially successive tournaments where you're playing the whole week and have to pick it all back up the following week and perform. But we all know how much of a fighter An Se-young is. So I think a lot will be keen to see her make it through to the semi-final stage tomorrow.
Yeah, I think the fans inside the arena here might be a little bit split. Obviously, the vast majority are Chinese and would side with Han Yue, but there's so much respect for An Se-young, and she's such a wonderful player to watch. You kind of still want her involved at the weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, An Se-young, Korea. And on my left, Han Yue, China. An Se-young to serve, love ball, play.
So An Se-young gets us underway. It's women's singles. Positive start from the Olympic champion. Missed it.
Good return of serve there. Opened up the court quite well. Just didn't execute on the straight smash.
That's a terrific shot. Get her on the board.
It's really interesting to see the difference in the overhead technique. An Se-young versus Han Yue. That's nice. It's really nice deception there. Great hold. So when An Se-young goes up for an overhead, she's a lot more square on. So the front of her body is kind of facing towards the net a lot more. But when Han Yue hits the overhead, she turns her body very side on. Have a look there. Extremely side on.
That's just perfection. We've been playing for 2 minutes. And it's not just the score. It's the way that An Se-young has started. Succession of winners. Well, I'm not sure if that was a smile of resignation or what, but it was certainly saying, how on earth can I find a way into this match? 9 points, she's been absolutely blitzed so far. That'll help. Just not enough height on the clear for once from the Korean. That's a deft touch, but it's wide, or at least it was called out. She wants Hawkeye to double check. Check complete. Other thing that I love about An Se-young, apart from just watching her play, is she doesn't mess around. She gets on with it. You don't see her delaying the game. Well, I'm not sure you could play the first half of an opening game much better than that, quite frankly. 11-2, if anything, that flatters Han Yue, the Olympic champion, in complete command at the moment. She's human. I mean, the other thing that should be borne in mind here, of course, is that Han Yue is already qualified, so you could certainly argue energy conservation might be a priority. On the other hand, I'm not sure you want to go out and get absolutely battered like this on the scoreboard.
I think for both these players, it's going to be about efficiency today. Even for An Se-young, she means business. If she is to qualify for tomorrow's semi-finals, then of course she wants to be as fresh as possible. But that's a really nice return of serve from Han Yue.
Wonderful deception again. Makes that look ridiculously easy. It's anything but.
Disappointing finish from An Seong there, hitting that out. But that defense, so good. See here, she's defending. And she's full stretch on the forehand. She's still able to hit that defense long, not just block it, but get it back up to the rear court. It's not easy to do when you are under that much pressure.
Challenge from An Seong. Just wanted a breather. That's a lovely angle. Very deceptive from Hen Yue, that.
It's good to see her injecting a bit more pace into her movement there. Taking that shuttle early and a very acute angle at the last second.
Absolutely no surprise that we haven't had, well, any long rally to speak of, really, because it's not really in either of these players' interest to be out there for any longer than they absolutely have to be. Dragged well wide.
Lovely control on that spinning net shot there, An Seong. The thing about it is she can be on the ground, scraping the shuttle off the floor, but then her footwork, her balance is just so good. She's so stable, even when she's in those low positions, she can recover, play a perfect net shot. That's why she makes everything look so easy, because she's got such good body control.
It was nicely played. So 10 game points after only 13 minutes for An Se-young. Well, that's a really well thought out and controlled rally for Han Yue. Stretched on a couple of occasions early on. Managed to gain the ascendancy, and that was a really cleanly struck winner. Need to hit it, or overhit it. Just placed it to perfection. Well, that's how you come back after a shock loss. And Se-young taking the opening game in just 14 minutes. 21-11.
Easy point is really mistake. No. Yeah, I mean, hot cream is
seconds. KOR 20 seconds. Second game. Long ball. Play.
That's wonderful shot. Very little margin for error there on the short side. Intriguing battle at the net. Remember, she got off to an absolute flyer in the first game, the Korean. Looking to do exactly the same again here in the second.
Oh, that's a nice cross court.
Well, some fantastic shots in that area from Han Yue. She had to work so hard to win the point.
good control on that net shot from Hanue. It's not easy to control that one. It's not just a straightforward net shot. She's adding a little bit of deception on, making it look like she's lifting the shuttle to the backcourt of Han Se-young, but then just cutting underneath the shuttle to play a perfect net shot.
This is a lot better from the Chinese. Well, that must be wide, surely. Not surprised she challenged. Oh, just caught the line, just. Rests a run of 4 straight points for Han Yue with that shot. Great touch again from the Korean. Chance missed from the Chinese. Some of these net jewels are absolutely fantastic. Brilliant again.
Yeah, such a beautiful touch there to take speed out. You see the shuttle goes up a little bit just to get it tighter towards the net. Make Han Yue make that extra step to get there. Yeah, great pressure forward.
Well, she did brilliantly there to react to the net cord, Han Yue. Didn't expect that to come back, Han Se-young, did she?
Yeah, Han Yue guessed the right way. She gets to her backhand side. She left her forehand side completely open. But great anticipation. Able to whip that one quickly cross court.
Excellent.
Yeah, so quick in there, Han Se-young, to cover that net. It's been a much better start for Han Yue in this second game, but Han Se-young just able to stay close, and then all of a sudden, it's a few points buffer.
Well, shuttle was in amongst the photographers somewhere. They have managed to retrieve it, I think.
Because of Han Yue's height, she's so good at jumping up and kind of clipping these ones down.
Looked like a goalkeeper there, diving full length one way, getting up and diving full length the other. Manages to do it so elegantly somehow. And Se-young. So much more competitive in this second game. Oh, brilliant, brilliant from Han Yue. Just wrong-footed the Korean. And Se-young went one way, the shuttle went the other.
Yeah, just a bit too short. Right in Han Yue's hitting zone. Well put away.
So in the blink of an eye, we've reached the mid-game interval. Han Yue a couple of points adrift here. Only 27 minutes so far.
If you only feel she's always dancing here, this one. Now it's more quality behind them. It's okay. Smash it, no problem. Don't worry. Now remember, timing you can change it, but your focus, you need your focus. You focus 2 points, then you read it. You focus to 2, then you read it. No, 2 points, 2 points, 2 points, control. Remember, it's very important. 11 points. Control the timing. Higher changing, higher changing.
Was good.
It's well wide. Such good retrieval from Anseong.
Fantastic net play again. That time, even Anseong couldn't get to it. Just a devilish drop shot from Han Yue.
Just shows how important it is to get the right depth and the right height when you are playing the tall athletes like Han Yue. Because just with the kind of like just one step back and a jump, they can put you under so much pressure.
Immediate challenge from Anseong, as that was called good. She's made a couple of errors of judgment, actually, on the back line. So let's see what Hawkeye has to say this time. Well, for once, she second-guessed her, and she knows it. Some of the net play in this match for both players has been absolutely top class.
Yeah, Anseong from so low down can play still the tightest, high-quality net shots. Oh, An Se-young really picked up the pace in that rally. You could tell by how she was just forcing Han Yue around the court. Found a really good gap in the deep forehand corner.
Just tried to get too much angle. And An Se-young just a couple of points away here from the win.
Nice finish there from Han Yue. An Se-young going for the around the back shot. Not quite pulling it off though. Nice retrieving, Han Yue.
But it's long. And here are 5 match points for the Olympic champion and world #1. Well, surprise defeat yesterday, but back with a bang today. Straight game victory in just 37 minutes against the world #8. And An Se-young is going to grace us with her presence in tomorrow's semi-finals. A lot of mutual respect between those two. It ends smiling in really good spirits. And she will take some stopping, you have to think, at the weekend. Han Yue hasn't expended too much energy. 21-11, 21-15, 37 minutes. The match time. Well, they've had a lovely time so far, and there's more action imminent because we're going to see the women's doubles Olympic silver medalist Luan Tan already through, playing Pearly Tan and Tina Murunathran of Malaysia in the women's doubles in a moment. warm welcome back to Hangzhou and our continuing coverage of the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals for 2024. City that has a population of around 12 million.